Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Nick here again at J-Tech. Today I'm going to talk to you about measuring on a turbo here. So we're going to take a few measurements. It's going to be end play, radial play, and housing play. 3 important measurements. And you only need a couple simple tools. I'm going to use a dial indicator set on an on-off magnet and some feeler gauges here, standard feeler gauges. So come on in here, let's get started. Okay. First things first, we're going to go ahead and check the end play with this. So what you need is a dial indicator. Now this dial indicator has an on-off magnet. Ideally, if you could get the turbo off and get it on a vise like this, that would help. Sometimes it can be tricky when you attach this to the side of a block and you try to maneuver this dial into the turbo. It can be done, but it's a little tricky. You make sure this indicator goes on the intake side of the turbo. So once you have it set up, you come in here and see once you have it set up, towards the end of this dial indicator, right here on the end of that screw there. And I'm going to reach into the turbo from the bottom and into the top, and I'm going to push it up and down or back and forth. And as you can see, the dial move. So it's moving about 2 thousandths, which the spec for this cat turbo on this motor is acceptable, 2 thousandths. So we're within spec, and that's good for this turbo. So that's in play. Alright, so now let's talk about this radial in play or radial clearance. So as you can see, I adjusted the dial indicator, so now it's at more of a slight angle. So if you watch here, when I push on this fan screw here, it'll move, that's too much, but it'll move about 4 thousandths, which is still good. Now what I'm doing is I'm pushing on the screw and I'm moving it across the face of that circle, so the radius of the circle here of the turbo. Right, and what that does is measure the play between the fins and the housing, all right, and that's how you get your end play. Another way you can do that, if you don't have a dial indicator, is you just get your standard feeler gauge, and you pull out a 4 thousandths, and you drop it in there between the housing and the fin, and if it slides in there, you should be good. You shouldn't force it in. You know, you should be able to get in there without any manipulation, and that's about it. Alright, and finally, we're going to measure for housing clearance. This is pretty simple. Get your feeler gauge, find out the spec for the turbo you're using, get your feeler gauge ready. Grab the end of the fin blades here, pull it one direction. You want to slide this feeler gauge in underneath that fin without any manipulation, so it should slide in there easily. So this one happens to be 4 thousandths, which for this turbo on this cat is within spec. So today we covered, you know, a couple measurements for this turbo. We did end play, we did radial play, and housing play. Pretty important. You know, make sure you look up the specs prior to making these measurements so you know what you need to do. Other than that, that's it. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you next time.